of Godzilla Voxel Wars coming to Switch on February 20th, 2025. Strategy game currently available for PC. So I seen the news for this and I thought it was pretty cool, especially considering that Godzilla's anniversary is going to be coming up. So it'll be on the 3rd of November, so within the next few days. And it'll be one of those things where it'll be the 70th anniversary for it. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then hearing this, I'm like, figured we can go ahead and go over it and then just talk about it. So we'll check out the some of the article here, and then as always, we'll go ahead and check out the gameplay trailer that they got for us. So, publisher Toho Games and developer Nukenin will release a Switch version of Godzilla's strategy game Godzilla Voxel Wars via Nintendo eShop on February 20th, 2025 for 2,200 yen, the company announced. Pre-orders will open on October 31st. Godzilla Voxel Wars first launched on PC via Steam and Epic Game Store on October 31st, 2023. In Japan, a special movie monster set will be available exclusively via Godzilla Store for 64.90 yen. It includes a movie monster series Godzilla from 2023, Godzilla Voxel Wars Red Ver figure, and a download code for the game. So that's pretty cool, especially if it's one of those things. If it's going to be like a little skin that you can kind of use for the game itself, I think that'd be pretty cool. And then we'll go ahead and check out the game. So here's an overview of the game via the store page. So, from Toho Games, subsidiary of the company behind the Godzilla movie series and the up-and-coming game studios Nukenin LLC, winner of the Google Indie Games Festival 2021 Toho Games Award, comes a new strategy puzzle game. Control Toho monsters as they save the world by repelling the invasion of the fungoid mushroom menace. Progress through the stages and discover the truth behind these monster mushrooms. So that's one of the things too when I noticed when I did check out this trailer beforehand. It is one of those things that you do see that there are going to be some of the creatures that Godzilla is normally fighting that it looks like he's actually going to be teaming up with. So it's pretty interesting. I thought that was pretty cool, especially because, you know, you'd think like in a Godzilla game, even if it is something kind of like of this style, it would be one of those things where they'd be versing each other. But it seems like it's one of those things where it's kind of the trope. They got a common enemy, so they got to try to team up together and try to fight it. So I thought that was pretty funny. And then some of the key features, I'm not going to really go too much into the details. I'm just going to kind of go over a quick glance of them. So key features: defeat the fungoids. So that's pretty much the mushroom menace that they're talking about. Find the optimal strategy for each stage. So that's actually one of the things I really enjoy from what it looks like from the game, is that it does look like it has, you have to kind of think a little bit before you decide to make your next move. Kind of like almost like a chess game kind of a thing. And then additional challenges, so just different ways you gotta go about the game, and then an entirely original story. So that I think is actually pretty cool that they kind of, instead of, because it looks like a game where it doesn't really need much story behind it, but the fact that they were able to actually add something like that to it, I think that was pretty interesting. So this is the paragraph right there, and then let's go ahead and check out the trailer here and the gameplay that we got. Hello Games. And then I just wanted to say too, really quick, that I love the music, especially hearing that theme right there. I know it's from the original Godzilla theme, but it is one of those things. It does remind me of Godzilla -1, because I was, you know, one of the people that went to go check it out in theaters last year when it came out. And for anyone that actually doesn't know, in regards to them doing the anniversary, they are re-releasing Godzilla -1 in theaters within the I think it's today, and then I think yesterday it was when they first had it available to check out. So today, yesterday, today, and then I think this weekend as well, they're going to be playing it. So it'll be Godzilla -1 with, I think it's like 13 minutes of additional features. So that's something to look forward to. And then I think they also have some that they're releasing in theaters that's in black and white. So if you guys wanted to see that, or you're, you know, trying to check that out, if you haven't seen Godzilla -1, I honestly would highly recommend it. I think it's a great film, and it's really like it has a lot of great callbacks to the whole series as a whole. So something to look forward to. Continue on with the trailer here. Gas tank explosion. So for anyone that does know, because like I said, well, I don't know if I mentioned, but I haven't actually played this game myself. So anyway, if there's anyone out there that has, is it one of those things, let me just read back here, where you kind of have to take out the red ones exactly, or is it kind of like specific ones that you have to kind of go after to try to defeat? So if anyone can let me know in the comments, I'd really greatly appreciate it. Clear within 2 turns. ahead. Choose which monsters to summon. See, that's what I'm saying. So it is one of those things. I like the fact that you are able to use, some of the monsters to kind of help you out in that regard. And it does seem like it's one of those things where normally, like I said, they'd be the monsters that he would actually go after, like he'd be fighting. But the fact that they're actually using them together to team up against whatever it is you're trying to defeat, I think that's pretty cool. Your appearances from classic Toho monsters. We got Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Destroyer. I'm not sure if I've seen that one in the movies. Villanati, Rodan, Mecha Godzilla. And take charge of Godzilla and other monsters to save Earth. See, so I think that's pretty cool. And like I said, a formidable foe appears. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. So, and then like I mentioned before, I really do like the fact that they did an entirely new story for it. Like they did do a story from the ground up kind of a thing instead of just kind of going off of either the films or just kind of leaving it where it's just a strategy game with not much like to it. But from what it seems like, it is going to be one of those things where you do kind of figure out why you have the enemies and what's causing them to appear so that you can kind of figure out how to defeat them. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I think this looks pretty fun, and especially since it is on the Switch. Personally, I think there is a chance I will be picking this up because I am a pretty big Godzilla fan. I love the characters and I love the movies. So I think this will be something fun to be able to play, especially like on the Switch. Just being able to be on the go, just kind of have something there as like a little strategy game. Especially like because if I ever do any traveling or something like that, it was always nice to have the Switch on me when I'm on like a plane or something. And after playing it, after using the Switch I've been on flights and stuff like that. I have noticed that it is something I think would be a little bit better to have something like this as opposed to something where you might have to do a little bit of reading or something like that. Just because I remember playing Hades on the plane, and as fun as Hades is, and as fast paced as it can be when you're actually like playing the game itself, it is one of those things without really realizing it. You do have to kind of do a lot of reading and from like characters, what they say and everything like that, or like when you're picking boons and everything like that. So being able to avoid that, I think would be a little bit better. So those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys could like, share, subscribe if you're going to be picking this game up. And also comment and let me know if you guys are going to be watching Godzilla Minus One, if you have already, or if you haven't, if you're going to be checking it out. Because like I said, I definitely recommend it. And if anyone does, let me know your thoughts because, I think that's a great movie right there. So there's that. And then, yeah, so if you guys can like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys been watching this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And until next time, Harmonic out. Peace.